know York was sitting at about 5th in the East, whereas you guys were and still are leading the West. Did you expect the Lions to kind of come out with the full court effort that they did?
Yes, we expect every team to come out this way. I think in our league, anyone can beat anyone and take sets off anyone, so we were definitely prepared for them to come out playing tough.
When the Lions began pushing back the hardest in the third set, there was a sharp increase in errors from the Mustangs in both net violations, kind of hitting the ball out of bounds, missed serves. What does the team need to do to prevent that from kind of happening in the future?
We kind of, I think, allowed the errors to accumulate, and so instead of playing one ball, we were playing sort of 4 previous error points, and it's just a matter of focus, and it's something we have to work on, especially against some of these teams that aren't going to challenge us to the same degree that others, like a team like Mac might, but we just need to work on doing the little things right.
You called a timeout late in the third set. What did you say to the team to kind of get them to push through those final points?
Just we need to retain our focus here. They could have beat us, and they've taken sets off some good teams, so we just really needed to refocus and find a way to make things better individually and as a group.
Looking forward to tomorrow's game against Nipissing, are you at all concerned about how it'll play out, considering how close York came to taking one of these sets?
Definitely not concerned at all. Just know that we need to do a better job of showing up from point 0 to 25 in 3 sets and doing our job individually and again as a group too.
Well, today you guys saw a series of up and downs throughout all the different sets, whereas in the past you've been a very consistent team, very level-headed throughout the entire game, always able to finish off strong. Was there something a little bit different about today's game?
Well, going into the game, our coach is really pressing how it's going to be a mental struggle because they're not as strong as us or as tall as us or anything like that, but just staying focused and being able to push in the points that we need to push. So that was the only thing that we did differently this week.
York came out with some very, very strong blocking in the first set that seemed to kind of throw a bit of a wrench into the purple and white play. You guys did rely a lot on very strong serving to kind of rack up the points and take back momentum. Was that something that you expected to see from the Lions today?
Not really. We kind of just expected for them to be scrappy on defense, and we didn't expect them to have big blocks at all, but yeah, we pulled it out.
How do you find the team adjust to finding surprises like that on the court? What's the process for you?
Well, when you find that a team has a big block, you just have to become a smarter attacker and go to the corners or roll shots and tips and stuff like that. You just have to be more court aware.
Did anything change kind of in response to that for your defensive game?
We just needed to cover more and talk a lot more and tell the hitter oh, there's 2 blocks there, something like that.
Okay, so you are now at your, I believe, 9th consecutive win tomorrow. I know you're probably looking for your 10th against Nipissing. Kind of, what does this mean for the team to have this history heading into playoff season?
Well, from the beginning of the season, the only thing we've been focusing on is playoffs and getting there. So this is a big deal for us. And really, we're just trying to finish the best we can to seed us properly for playoffs.
In previous interviews, a lot of players on the team have mentioned that you guys really feel as if there's a target on your back because you really came out as kind of the dark horse candidate to kind of, a lot of upsets on your way to the bronze medal last year. Is that still the feeling?
Yeah, for sure, because especially for teams like York and Nipissing who may not make it to playoffs, they're just oh, we can take Western out. That would look good for the East Division.
Do you have any specific predictions about your game tomorrow against Nipissing?
Not really. We've been focusing on York all week, so we haven't even talked about Nipissing yet. It's probably going to be the same thing though, just a mental struggle.